Hello, my name is Jesse Treble. I am the founder of SafeBasements. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about basement drainage and the many ways that it is done. As we know, water always seeks the lowest level and follows the path of least resistance. So what people have done for many years is just create a water conduit. So it's a path of least resistance. So what they've done is most commonly drain tile. We have the 4-inch perforated drain tile that's been used in field drainage for many, many years with great success. It started out with old clay tiles and there's a lot of different versions of it, but today we have the 4-inch plastic corrugated perforated drain tile, which works out great. The only drawback is when you're draining water below the floor in a basement, you want to meter the flow. You don't want to let it run like a fire hose because, as we know, erosion is a real issue, and erosion adjacent to your footing can be catastrophic. So we want to meter the amount of water flow, but we also need to create that path of least resistance. So as the water table rises, your system will drain that water off before it can saturate that 8 inches of soil that your basement floor is sitting on. So it's extremely important to make sure that dirt is dry. So what are the best ways to do that? Some folks like to use a water conduit on the top of the footing. And so as the water table rises, it hits the bottom of your floor and it can go into that channel that is on the footing. The only problem with that is you always have wet dirt. So you have wet dirt that your floor is sitting on. If you have wet dirt, you're going to have a wet floor. The other issue is some people like to go the opposite direction. They'll use like a round sewer pipe with pitch on it. So if you run your water conduit with pitch on it in a basement that has about 120 lineal feet, you break that in half, that's 60 feet. In 60 feet, if you drop that say an inch every 10 feet, you're dropping that thing 6 inches, you're going to be below the bottom of the footing. And you're running that water like a river. So when you put pitch on your tile, your water conduit, or your sewer line, you're running water downhill at high velocities, and if you run it at full capacity of that 4-inch line, you're really moving a lot of soil along with that water, and it's extremely dangerous. If you have anyone tell you that flow is the most important part of that water conduit, they don't know what they're talking about. Extremely important to protect your home and your foundation from erosion. This is Jesse Treble reminding you that peace of mind is a safe basement.